This woman came up to me out of the blue because she found out I was a Christian conservative. And you know what she said to me? You have to pay for slaves! I said, I'm sorry, what was that? You have to pay for slaves! And I was like, I didn't get any. No, but your ancestors did. And I said, excuse me, let me explain something to you. I happen to know my ancestors came from Germany. They came in the 1880s, so slavery was over. They immigrated to Indiana, a free state. I know for a fact my people didn't have slaves. So if I have to pay somebody who was never a slave for having a slave I never had, I should have at least got a slave out of it.
Today we're checking out Brad Stine, a hilarious comedian that conservatives will love.
I didn't say I wanted slaves. I said if I had to pay for one, I should have got one. And by the way, I didn't tell you who I was going to choose for my slave. No, that's something you people conjured up in your own racist little brains. I ain't picking the Africans. They had their turn. Not picking the Jews. They had their turn. Not taking the Irish. They had their turn. Not taking the Slavs. They had their turn. We all had a turn. Nope, my slaves are going to be a big old handful of those Antifa punks. That's who's going to be my slave. Oh, yeah. I'm going to take them down, man. Gonna make them do things like work for minimum wage. And then take a shower. They told me the founding fathers would have been transphobes. That's the word they use. We're talking about this idea of you trying to judge people 250 years ago about what's happening today. Come on, folks, it's absurd. But they said this, the founding fathers would have been transphobes. They were just a bunch of white, dead European males. Sounds kind of racist to me. I thought you people couldn't do racism. I thought it was only our territory. Mm-hmm. But that's what they said. They would have been transphobes. And I said, what? You ever seen a picture of the founding fathers? They all walked around all day wearing women's wigs, for crying out loud. They saw this coming a mile away. They beat you to the punch there, buddy. I misgendered my first person. I was hoping I could jump in. I just didn't know how. But I finally did. Excuse me, sir. I am a woman! How dare you misgender me? I said, what did I do? You misgendered me. I said, excuse me, but isn't miss a pronoun for a woman? Yes! Well, then if I misgendered you, I got it right. I love Chinese food, so I went in to get some Chinese food, and I wanted to eat, and I was hungry. You know what they had for me to eat with? Chopsticks, and that's okay. It's a Chinese restaurant. But I said, you know what? I can't use them. I need a knife, a fork, and a spoon, and they didn't have any. Now, this is where I started getting a little testy. First off, do I look like I should be proficient with chopsticks? No, that's not against anybody. I don't know how to use them. I'm an American. I mean, matter of fact, every other ethnic restaurant I've ever been to has a knife, a fork, and a spoon. Every single one of them. And they've never expected me to be proficient in their cultural heritage. Never gone to an Italian restaurant yet, and they go, here's your spaghetti, but first, play the mandolin. Every restaurant always has a knife, a fork, and a spoon. You know why? Because we figured out that it's better than sticks. That's why we gave up on sticks a couple thousand years ago. Cutlery is an upgrade. And I was upset, and the manager came over to me all indignant. We don't have silverware, we only have chopsticks because we want to be authentic. And I said, as a comedian, oh, you want to be authentic? Okay, let me get this straight, Bob. I just walked into a Chinese restaurant in a strip mall in the United States of America. I walked through brushed aluminum doors. I was met by a blonde woman that set me down at a Formica table and gave me a plastic laminated menu. I'm about to order Chinese food cooked by that Mexican guy in the back. And when I finish eating, I'm paying with a credit card. But you think if you throw in chopsticks, suddenly I'm propelled into the Ming Dynasty. See, we were different. God knew immediately that we would have different needs and desires. You'll find this out when you marry. Trust me on this. You'll be coming to me begging with tears rolling down your chest. Give me some insight into the woman's brain and I'll say, Think of that. You don't think men and women are different? God looked at the universe and said it's missing one thing, and he made woman. God looked at man, said he's missing one thing, and he gave him a naked lady. Still got some people confused. It's in the Bible. They're very expensive. You want to have one? I'll tell you what God charges. You ready? Marry her. Commit your life to her, protect her, honor her, defend her, and watch over her until you die. That's what God charges. And if you're willing to put in that kind of sacrifice, son, it's worth it. I've had my naked lady for 19 years. And it's very good. I get tired of the whining, I guess, folks. That's what I say. I get tired of the whining. See, because we used to be so strong as a group, as a country. We used to be strong people. Now we whine about everything. I'm tired of it. The most sophisticated whiners are these frivolous lawsuit people. Where does this come from? Ow! I hurt myself somehow, but I'm gonna blame you. Why'd you stick your head in the bear trap? Because there wasn't a sign that says, don't stick your head in the bear trap. We laugh because it's true. Do you realize we live in a country now that you need a sign to tell people that coffee is hot? Yeah. We need a sign to let people know that electricity might sting a little. That a building's high. No, what we need is a big fat sign we stick on every other sign from now on. It says this: if you are stupid, stay home. What actually happens is we take words, we remove the substance of what it used to mean, but keep the word. Started with food products to see if we'd fall for it. And we did. Oh yeah, it was very subtle. Decaffeinated, yeah. Coffee! Wait, what is it? Coffee! There's no caffeine? No! That's just peeing for no reason. Here's a good one. Non-alcoholic, beer! They already have that. It's called water. Sugar-free, okay. Frosted Flakes. Do you know what frosted means? Sugar! That's what I'm trying to tell you, my friends. I'm a comedian. Words are my livelihood. When you tell me something isn't funny, no, you don't appreciate it, but that doesn't mean it's true. It's your opinion. Maturity says you're allowed to disagree. Matter of fact, that's where we've gone awry. You have such freedom and liberty in the United States, you can literally live in a fantasy if you want to. What you can't do is make me live there with you. That's when you steal my liberty, and that's when you are off base. Now, I know what you're thinking. This part isn't as funny. No, because it's true, and sometimes the truth hurts.
Why animal names make no sense.
Human beings doing the best we can. Look at the first ones, Adam and Eve. That must have been rough, being the first people. A lot of pressure, make one mistake, everybody reads about it. We never give them enough credit. Look at the pressure Adam had. He had to name every single animal that ever existed on the face of the earth. Now that would be hard. Every one of us could thought of maybe 10 good names, we would have quit. He had to name everything. That's why so many animal names are stupid. The man got burnt out. He was ashamed by the end. You know, the first day gave out all the good names. Yes, you shall be hippopotamus. Big, proud, scientific 12-letter name. Go forth. Hippopotamus. 2 days later, cow. Like embarrassed. I can't think of any more good ones. Ox, I guess. By the time the bugs got in line, he just named them whatever they were doing at the moment. Fly! Of all all the incredible things that fly in this world, fly got the name. That's when God stepped in. I'll take it from here, Adam. Thanks anyways. And I bring up God a lot in my show. You know why? Because I miss him. I miss God in my country. I miss him. You'll never know these things. You're 16 years old. You've grown up with spring break, not Easter break. You grew up with winter break, not Christmas. You don't know what I'm talking about. That's the world you got. I remember when everybody cared. I remember when people used to say things like Merry Christmas to each other. Everybody said, Merry Christmas! Hey, Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Lowenstein. You know why? Because it wasn't about a religion. It was about something as a culture we thought was so valuable that we'd all do it together, even if I disagreed with the religion behind it, because it was good for all of us instead of just me. But what do people say now? Happy holidays. See, I just say happy holidays because I don't want to say Christmas because you don't believe in Christmas, because I don't want to offend you. Because it's amazing. This overuse of the word offensive is driving me out of my mind. I mean, excuse me, sir, which part is more offensive, the peace on earth or the goodwill towards men rhetoric? It's such a disingenuous argument, it's not real. Oh yes, we want to say happy holidays because we don't want to leave anybody out. Really, how come there's a ton of holidays in February? Nobody ever says happy holidays in February, do they? They say what it is, happy Valentine's. Oh, do you believe in love? They don't care. Happy Valentine's is fine. Happy Hanukkah is fine. You see, that's what it's all about. In December, we've got two religious holidays, one cultural holiday, and one holiday that I'm not sure what it is, Boxing Day. Ever seen that? December 26th, Boxing Day. What does it mean? Nobody knows. Apparently, it's the day after Christmas. It must be all the fights we get in returning the junk we got the night before. Yeah, I'd like to return the fruitcake. We don't take it. Happy Boxing Day. But nobody wants to say Christmas, everything else but Christmas. Why? I know why. You do too. It's because it's got Christ in it, and after 2,000 years, he's still intimidating people. You see, when a religious person says, I'm the way, people don't want to hear it. They don't, and I want to say it to the rafters. I've even seen Christian people not say Merry Christmas. There are people in China right now, Christians who are in jail because they had a page of the Bible. And Christians in this country won't even say Merry Christmas. It amazes me, the cowardice. That's the price you pay when you're rich and safe. Airline industry still hasn't recovered. You know why? People aren't getting on planes. They're afraid. Think of that. We have traded safety and comfort for freedom. We're going to lose this country if we talk like that. I say you got to say Merry Christmas because it is. You don't believe in it? Fine. But I have a flash for you. Christianity happens to be the religious heritage of my country, whether you like it or not. Christianity happened to be the belief system of 99.9% of the founding fathers, whether you like it or not. Every single founding father said that the Bible would be used as the fulcrum for the laws and ethics in this country, whether you like it or not. And they said it should be taught in school so kids would know where their ethics come from. So if you're not a Christian or you don't like it and you don't want Christmas celebrated, God bless you. But let me tell you something. If you think you're going to stop me from saying it because it offends you, hey, I got a flash for you. Put a helmet on. Crying out loud, it's ridiculous. That's what we become, a bunch of wussy nations that want to blame everybody else every time something goes wrong, and it's got to stop. I mean, it's ridiculous. Somebody shoots somebody, not my fault. We got to blame the gun manufacturer. Let's sue them. They invented guns. You know, you get fat, not my fault. Sue McDonald's. Why, if there hadn't been hamburgers, I never would have had this problem. How dare they bring something in that I might abuse? Get in a car wreck? Sue Ford. What in the world is going on? And it's always ridiculous. That's what I feel sorry for corporations in this country. If you have a corporation that actually manufactures a product, you always have to be one step ahead of our incompetence. That's the new rule now. If you make something and I can figure out a way to hurt myself with it, you got to help me. Got to save me from myself. I mean, and you always hear these people whine about something that went wrong, and you can tell it's ridiculous. You can tell it's just some kind of crazy thing they made up because they don't want to take any responsibility. Oh, I got in a wreck, and now I'm still in Ford. Yeah, but you're going like 90 around that curb. I know, but why didn't they invent pogo sticks that shoot out and knock you right back up on this thing? Yeah, why didn't we think of that? Everything that can go wrong, you got to figure out a way to keep me from hurting myself. And then they get some attorney, and he's always trying to wax eloquent about some kind of, way that this should have been done properly. And it's always so ridiculous and trivial. Yes, this is the United States of America, the most technologically advanced country in the history of civilization. We put men on the moon. Why can't we make the things we run into softer? We have the technology. Bumper cars. And I don't smoke, and I don't like the smell of cigarettes, but man, all these people that don't smoke are so ruthless to cigarette smokers now. They don't even pretend. They're like... The smugness I can't stand, not having compassion on these people. Man, if I smoked cigarettes, I'd come up with a new way to smoke so people would leave me alone because they're not used to it. Yes, I see what you're saying. People be like, that's cool, whatever you want to do. See, us older guys, we're a little bit stronger, a little bit more backbone. You know why? Because we could spank when we were kids. Spanking still happened back in them days. Remember that? I'm not talking about beating your kid or being evil. I'm talking about a big old spank on the butt. What do you think your butt was invented for? Doesn't have any other use. Good old spank on a butt, though, will take care of you. Why? It's not that complicated. Better be spanking you at 6 than looking for a bail bondsman at 16. It's not that hard to figure out. I want my kids to know discipline, to know there's a price to pay for decisions. But we don't know anything about that because we got a new world of the humanism who, once we got rid of God, there's no morals anymore, so we have to make it up as we go. That's what they said. They stopped spanking because, do you remember this? They said it teaches kids how to hit. Do you remember that? Oh, don't spank a kid. It teaches them how to hit. Okay, first off, if I'm spanking a kid, he already knows how to hit. It's probably why he's getting spanked, to be perfectly honest. Nobody teaches a kid how to hit. You have to teach a kid how not to hit. I am male, I'm white, I'm a Christian, which means I believe Jesus is in fact God on earth, died and rose again, that I might be saved because I don't deserve it, so I am in fact a Christian, or as the left likes to call me, a bigoted, intolerant, hate-monger, homophobic, transphobic Nazi! But that's just because they're open-minded. Mm-hmm. Remember, the words don't have to match your behavior. If you're on the left, just make crap up and you got to survive and live by it. That's what they've learned. Whoever controls the words controls the people. Don't fall for it. Stand for it as an American. Take back your liberty and say you don't get to define it for me. I had a guy come up to me and say, well, you're just cisgendered. What do you have to say about it? What the heck is cisgendered? Anybody ever heard of that? Come to find out, it's a heterosexual. I said, dude, we already had a name.
Normal.
They just decided they get to have an absolute access to the English language and decide for us what we're called. I don't want to be called cisgendered. I find it deeply offensive. I define myself. From now on, we will be called the normals. But you got to take control and not be allowed others to do likewise to you. I'm also a conservative. What does that mean? It simply means I want to conserve the Constitution as the founders originally intended. I want to conserve the traditions of this nation. I want to conserve actual history. And if there's bad things, let's talk about it. But then also the history that's stated, guess what? We also tried to change these things. The first human in history was the West that got rid of slavery. Nobody ever did it before us. But no, let's just pretend that we invented it. I'm not playing your game. I'm not lying to make you comfortable because you are so ineffective in making your life work that you have to blame others. I'm not playing that game. I'm not playing victim game because it steals your dignity. It steals your dignity by not holding you accountable for what you are. I am conserving what is right, conserving sovereignty of a nation, conserving my traditions. That's how it works. That's what it means to be a nation. And I'm also conserving common sense, meaning that I can eat meat and not have to eat bugs because Bill Gates told me to.
I first saw when PC started working in its way, when people started not allowing you to disagree. You know where it started? Fur. Don't wear fur! Don't wear fur! Well, I'd like to, but you don't have. Don't wear murder! Some people don't wear fur, but they wear leather. That's stinking dried meat. Or the zipper. That's weird. And they get angry. They get angry because of the animals, because they love animals. Oh, yeah, we care about animals. We want to be animal rights activists. Good for you. Be that. Love the animals. Even God gave us animals to say, use them. That was how cool God was. He said, hey, don't beat them. Eat them. You know. Notice. Why don't they go after the fishermen? Be consistent. Go after the fishermen, the most ruthless hunters I have ever seen. They will catch this poor fish, battle it for 20 minutes, pull it out of its environment. It's suffocating. Meanwhile, I'm taking pictures. Look what I did. Look what I did. Take pliers, rip the hook out of his face, and then throw him back. If I'm a fish, I'm thinking, what was that all about? And they only care about cute animals. That's what I can't stand is hypocrisy. Only the cute ones. Oh, the harpseal's being beaten. Help the harpseal. Oh, the spotted owl's being displaced. Help him. Ooh, the dolphins are getting caught in the tuna net. My favorite. Dolphins are getting caught in the tuna net. Dolphins are getting caught in the tuna net. Yeah? What about the tuna getting caught in the tuna net?
What'd you guys think of Brad? Want to see more of him on the channel? Go check out his channel and his tour in the video description down below the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conservative Vibes. I'm CV, and I'll see you in the next video. Pick up a black stealth freedom shirt from conservativevibes.com. All proceeds go to funding security for our live events.
That's those conservative vibes, country roots and American pride. If you made it this far, go on, hit that subscribe. We'll be right back tomorrow with conservative vibes. Oh yeah. So God bless you. God bless home. From the back road to the heart of the globe. Till the next good talk. Till the next deep dive. You keep your faith, your fire, and your conservative vibe.